Okay, let's now move on to the second set this time. It's gonna be 4 games. So then, this is gonna be 4 games featuring Emre from Germany and Dead Monster from Italy. These games were played about a month ago, so they're quite old. Dead Monster, at the moment, he is ranked 19 and Emre is currently ranked 80. So Emre being barely within the top 100s and Dead Monster being quite close to the top 15. But he gets punished here early. Emre just with a hook shot. Kick up possession for Dead Monster, goes in the air, he likes to do that. Gets one flip reset. Doesn't use the flip until the landing, gets a nice little rebound. Demo here for Emre. The monster misses the boost. That punish. The monster has to concede a goal here for not reaching the ball fast enough. Unfortunate position, has to bail on that mid boost. Both of them wanted to get a good 50, but it looks like that monster with the getaway here. Emre saves it right before he can go in. Both of them have very little boost. Emre almost steals it, and in fact he fakes stealing it, but he misses the open net. Astro with the fake clear. Emre gets the boost. Unfortunately for Dead Monster, unfortunately Emre can't control his car quickly enough to score a goal. Gets a 50 here, leaves that as an open net, and should take it. Corner possession. Emre very aggressive here. Bounce dribble. Doesn't go quite far. Emre with the control instead. Does he want to go on the wall? Not really. He doesn't want to go in the air. Backwards play here, but both of them do it, and Dead Monster gets the boost. Fakes going in for an aerial. That wants to control it, and he does so successfully. Emre with the quick challenge, but Dead Monster should be able to clear this. He does so. A little bit of panic here from Dead Monster. Goes for it twice, even though Emre had no plans on going for it himself. Quick shot on the opposite sides of where Emre was, but nothing happened there. Emre goes in the air, wants to do an air dribble, but the monster is too fast. He can shoot the open net. That monster smartly immediately recognized the air dribble challenge that was coming, and so he went up for it to intercept it. Emre with the demo attempt, the jump demo attempt. Emre almost gets an open net shot here, or rather gets it past that monster in the net. Very defensive game here by both of them. Tries for a demo, but doesn't quite get it. Flip reset. But nothing happened there. Does a quick shot, but it doesn't land. Flick. Gets a bump here. Can't get into a position, has no boost, so he has to retreat into the mid boost. Gets a demo and actually shoots it on net at the same time. Watching the double jump there. Has to give away the possession. Mistake there by that monster. But he can clear it. Shoots it on the first attempt. Doesn't want to wait. That monster can go in the air if he chooses so. Doesn't want to. Oh well, kind of. But Emre with the clear. Marker position, both of them go for it, and Emre is in the advantage position. Emre very aggressive here. But again, that monster can't do anything about scoring here. Has no boost and ball bounces poorly for him. It's an even game as Emre goes for an irritable bump. Grounds it. Maybe he was planning to. Not sure. Emre aggressive defense. Doesn't want to let that monster be able to take it. That monster early here. Early with the challenge, and he gets an open net, and he takes it safely. And that monster wins the first game 4-3. There was nothing really in this game that sticks out as major mistakes. It was just that Emre was very aggressive on the defending side, and that monster was very aggressive on the offensive side. So they kind of equal out. And there weren't really mistakes as much as there were unfavorable positions for both of them. Like this one. The monsters were just too close for Emre to realize. And that's not really Emre's fault, but that happens. So I'll just go into the second game. Game 2 out of 4. These games were played very close to each other. About 30 minutes apart, the first game and the last game. And again, as I said, this was played around a month ago, so their standings then are probably not that relevant to their standings now. It's a demo here, does Emre, and leaves the open net. Unfortunately, that monster can stop the attack. Spawns on the wrong side, but perhaps that wouldn't be relevant. Emre gets a fortunate touch. Leaves it open. 2-0 game already in the first 30 seconds. 50 goes Emre's way as he wants to boost rather than the possession. That monster with nothing. Emre can truly take advantage of that. Pit maneuvers that monster, and he can't shoot it on net. He can't do anything more about it than what already happened. So what that monster can do is control it. Aggressive challenge by Emre. Wants to get the demo. Early shot. The monster saves it. Early challenge. Could get punished. Gets a touch on top of the ball. Fortunately enough, it makes it so that that monster can't shoot it. That monster with the late flick, and Emre saves it. Leaves the possible open net. It's very difficult, but I can't get it. Shoots it far wide. That monster with the challenge can go for an early. Emre anticipates it and actually manages to challenge successfully. Good play by him. But he goes for the stall play instead of taking the ball. or the ball towards the boost. I guess he missed. He was gonna take both, but unfortunately that leaves an open net, and that monster just goes for it. Flipper set. Uses it on the ground as he lands again. Into the ceiling. Now Emre with the flick, but it's far wide again. Then monster wants the demo. French goes in the opposite direction of where Emre wants that. And that monster has closed the gap entirely. There's only 2 goals, but that's still pressure. That monster wants the touch there, but it doesn't get it. Fortunately for him, doesn't matter. Gets the too hard of a shot and into the crossbar. Unfortunately for Emre, no boost spawn, but he gets it past Emre regardless, and that monster can just tap it in. He can slowly roll it in from the corner. A high flick goes past into the crossbar, and it's enough. Emre out of position, so he can't come back and recover. Dead monster on a 4-goal streak. He could make it 5 if he shoots early. Yes, he does. Even if Emre spawns on the right side. If he spawns on the wrong side, you just shoot it early as possible. If he spawns on the right side, like Emre did, then you can shoot it over. The monster had to react quickly, but gets a bad touch here, and Emre just shoots it early. A bad touch from Dead Monster leaves the net open for Emre to shoot it in. It was high, but it was still open. Kickoff goal. No early shot from Dead Monster. Doesn't want to flick it early. Takes it on across to the other boost. But it doesn't seem to have benefited him. Very far up. Musty into the goal from halfway. Dead Monster was on a 5-goal win streak. Comes away with a runaway goal, in fact. Or was he on a 4-goal win streak? It was either 4 or 5. And now he's been able to get it 1 up. Gets a kickoff here. A little bit of payback for the kickoff goals and possessions that Emre has been getting. Down by 2, he has to be a little bit desperate now if he wants to keep the points that he stole from Dead Monster. It's in a far possession, but Emre unfortunately has to forfeit. Realizes that he's in an awkward position. Probably has little boost. Well, he has 38, so he could use that, but I don't think he's able to challenge and then take it. I think this game had a lot more mistakes than the last one. Let's see if the monster was aggressive or if it was Emre who. I think it was Emre who outplayed him here. Sets up a very nice mid-air musty, and then just goes for it. And thusly, we can head into the third game. The penultimate game in this little series is gonna take place on. Is this DFH Stadium? Regardless, that monster gets a fake here. He wants to dunk the ball on Emre, but Emre doesn't actually hit it because he anticipates a touch by Dead Monster. Vampire almost gets a demo. He can shoot it early, and he does. Emre in a terrible position there on that wall. Has to accept his fate of falling down to the ground from the ceiling and having nothing to do about that situation. Shot there, kickoff shot, and it goes in. Down by 3 in 30 seconds. Fakes the kickoff. I think he's pretty confident right now. Gets it past Emre. Cannot get the rebound. It bounces awkwardly. Shoots it on the wall. Oh, that's a nice play there by Dead Monster. Instead of making it so that Emre was challenging himself. Doesn't get the touch here. Gets a 50, but he has no boost. Both players go early, but and Dead Monster has no boost to get the rebound, so he has to rely on a. Seems like he's gonna flick it. No, he's going in the smallest air dribble bump you've ever seen, and he does get it successfully. .50 already in 1:30. That has gone past. Gets the bump here. Gets a free preset, but only gets it past him. Then after with a nice landing when receiving the ball from the air. Challenges early. Maybe he realized that Emre was awkward. Shoots it, but Emre saves it with a backflip save. Emre challenge, has to shoot early. Does so, but it's wide. And he misses the goal here. Concedes possession. Can he get back? Yes, he can. But can he save it? No, he can't. He has to leave just give the ball away to Dead Monster. And that's just it. That's just game 6-0. It's a very quick one. So here I saw something pretty cool. So I think Emre was anticipating Dead Monster to go up the wall with the ball and then 50, but instead he just goes early, turns around and shoots. Here Emre gets the save, but he leaves the ball to Dead Monster. The net is open, and Dead Monster can just win the game via a forfeit, and very early forfeit. We don't usually see forfeits happen within 2 minutes of the game time. So let's go into the last set, or rather the last game of this set, and see if Emre's luck can change around. Last game of this 4-game series, and Dead Monster comes away with another kickoff goal here. He hasn't had that many kickoff goals this little series. I don't think so. But let's hope that Emre's luck can turn around here. As I think Dead Monster is on a 9 goal streak. Awkward position there for both. 2 from the second game, 6 from previous game, and now 1. And there it ends. A 9 goal streak, I think. Aggressive challenge there for Emre. Shoots it. It goes wide. Can he get the rebound? He wants to fake it. He doesn't want to overcommit. Could be a crucial mistake. It's a bump, but doesn't bump enough. Emre lays it up. Fakes the challenge. Fakes the challenge again. Maybe Dead Monster realizes how much boost Emre has, which is none. Emre with the early challenge. And Emre can't save it. Dead Monster is back in the lead. Gets nice control here. Almost gets the demo. He was looking for that. Dead Monster goes early, but Emre is able to figure out how fast Dead Monster could challenge and just goes before Dead Monster is theoretically possible within his own comfort. 3%. Triggers, but Emre's there to save it. Emre wants the 50. No, he wants the boost rather. Goes early. Both of them. Gets a bump, and Emre is unable to save it. Doesn't shoot it. It's on the side, so he keeps possession, but he misses the goal also. Gets a 50, but it goes in Emre's favor. Wants to get the demo, but Dead Monster dodges. Emre with no boost. He didn't get the mid boost, and unfortunately Emre tries for the in and out save. However, he is unable to get it. Dead Monster can take it into the air. He's been very comfortable. He doesn't want to. He just flicks it. Wastes some boost for Emre. In fact, Emre with the giveaway here. Maybe he was hoping for a better touch on the wall, and he just hit it too hard. Fake kickoff. It almost goes in. An interesting play there for Dead Monster to fake a demo. Pit maneuvers, so he gets the boost and the ball. Does Dead Monster gives away the possession? Emre shoots, but it's not near the goal enough. Early challenge, he has to. He's trying to figure out that the way to beat Dead Monster here is to go much quicker. A nice touch there for Emre, but goes a little bit too much on the fake and just forfeits. It seemed like he was challenging. There was a nice challenge like here, or something like that. It was like after this part. Here, I think this was a great challenge. Realizes that Emre realizes the ball as it bouncing down onto Dead Monster's card. That's when Dead Monster is gonna give his place. Gonna either flick or terrible. But here he's being a little bit too aggressive. And he has to forfeit. As we see these in these games, it was Dead Monster winning all of them. This is just the same game. So it's just these 4 games. Or rather these 6, I mean. So these 4 and these 2 are the only ones that are relevant. Dead Monster with the 4 wins and Muxy with the 2.